and we are back with another game. We're back with a Grogu versus Robot game, a 2.1, even 2.2k elo game. Robot's on the top page. I think he might be ranked 10. Last time I looked, he was ranked 10. Grogu, I'm not sure where Grogu is at the moment, but Grogu is also a very, very good player as well. So a very evenly matched game. And we've got a classic France versus Spain as well. This is a really good matchup. It's kind of 50-50. Some people say it's Spain favored slightly. Some people say it's France favored slightly. It's very tough to tell. Both of these civs, very top tier, S tier civs. I would put France and Spain probably next to each other on the ladder, on the tier list. I think around probably like 4th and 5th. So you've got, I mean, I go Aztec, Brits, USA, then France, Spain, Otto. So yeah, they're very, very close to each other on the tier list ladder. So it's a very close matchup. Was that an early robot dog dying there? Interesting. So robot, wait, no. Oh no, it was the Treasure Guardian. God damn, you know it's early. I've only just woke up. Oh, dearie me. No, Flan is absolutely alive and well. Very English Mastiff looking dog right there. Roro Chew. Uh-oh. Swaggy. Okay, so what are we going to see of this game? Classic 12-10 with a very close TP as well. So very good experience. Of course, France build their TP slightly quicker than other heroes as well. So he got that up really, really early, making sure he gets all of this juicy XP. Same with Robot. He's going for this. Probably going to see maybe double TP Stagecoach on both sides. You know, it's one of those maps that have a very safe TP behind their TCs. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see double TP Stagecoach for both of these guys. The natives are House of Oldenburg. A very, very good native, mainly because of scientific expeditions. I posted a game last week or so about this scientific expeditions. It does feel like having a map pack. Like the big button for it comes so quickly, and it's such a good free scouting ability. Just for 100 food and 100 wood, and just for keeping the TP alive is pretty darn good. What's the other one? We do have House of Jigelian as well. Also a very good option, particularly for France. These guys can be juiced up to the max. Lipcar Tartar's very fast fire rate. And with all of the native upgrades, they're pretty insane. Doesn't look like we're going to see natives, though. It does have pretty much only one native card there. And that's probably going to be more for skirmishers and CDBs more than anything else. Other than that, very basic deck here from Grogu. Tends to play quite basic and safe. Not badly, but very kind of basic meta. Robot, on the other hand, going for the 16 village up here. So aging up much slower. Aging up with the governor. Oi, Gav. Oi, Gavna. Okay, big treasure being caught here by Robot. Picking up the 60 coin, but you get lots of XP and coin for killing those brigands. Discovered a saber from the Light Brigade. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Looking at his deck, the very standard Robot deck. Does have a couple of good options. Wow, even has Caballeros in there. But yeah, has got Spanish Gold and Marvelous Year. Very, very good eco shipments. No 1k wood, though. Wow. So it has Marvelous Year and Spanish Gold, but no 1k wood. Interesting. 700 coins, 700 wood. Though, see, the moment he ages up, he's so good with that. And the moment he ages up, he gets them both in queue. Very, very quick on the beat there. Goes for the market and TP. Gets hunting dogs. And then just 700 coins it and ages up. Outpost not going too far forward. That's an interesting placement. And that's honestly, this is gonna sound funny, but now I think about it, that is from years of experience of playing this Civ. This outpost buried in the bushes here, which is interesting, could make for some interesting choke points. But he wants it to be aggressive, but not too aggressive. France are going to do some musketeers. As I say, that 5 are coming on the way, and he just about gets the outpost built. He's going to try and protect it with his explorer, but his explorer's quite weak, so probably not going to get any luck there. One musketeer about to go down before he gets the siege off. Nice. The question is, he's only just aging up now, so is he going to be able to get the age up in before the tower goes down? Probably not. But this tower placement, like I said, years of experience. He knows it needs to go quite far forward, relatively in front of his town center, so his base doesn't get impacted. Oh, are we going to see some doggies? 5 dogs are coming in. No! Oh, the poor doggies. If that second more, and those 5 dogs would have come out there, and they would have dealt with those musketeers. At least it would have kept the outpost alive. But unfortunately, this is why you make sure your explorer has enough HP. So great catch there by Grogu. Really, really good catch there by Grogu. Barracks going down now with the 700 wood. And you can see there 15 musks now being made here by Grogu. Already a Rodolero shipment coming in. So you can see there, that's bought Robot lots of time. It saves his TP. It saves any houses. Because if this outpost was in his base, these musketeers would be keeping these villagers inside his base, inside his town center as well. So you don't want that to be impacted on. Yes, he'd lose his musketeers faster, but that's a good trade-off for him. Okay, so musketeers in queue now, almost ready. 7 Rodoleros as well. Robot likes to do this. He likes to send the 7, even if there's no units. He likes to go for that 7 Rodoleros, just so he can then send the 2 Falconets straight after. Because 7 Rodoleros in age 2 is insane, because you only get like 1 or 2 more. Like you get 9 and 8 in age 3. So only losing 1 or 2, considering your whole age down, is pretty insane. Okay, age 2. What did he age up with? The adventure, that's going to be the crossbows, which makes sense if you're fighting against musketeers. So this is very standard play so far. You know, the standard FF versus the standard semi-musk FF from France. Oh, I love this. Even getting some XP and picking up a treasure here as he's retreating back to his base. Grogu, no doubt, will be aging up very shortly. Yes, so we went for 4 vills, 700 wood, 700 coin, made a load of musketeers, stopped that outpost from sending reinforcements too quickly and too far forward. So buying Grogu himself lots of time. And as he's retreating, he's now backing up. Did he take the market down? He didn't. But forced villagers inside his town center. And he's going to be picking up some treasures by the looks of it with the musketeers still. So nice stuff here by Grogu. There comes the 2 Falconets. He's got to be ready. He's got to be ready for it. Now, this might be a bit too egregious here. Okay, he's going to pick this up, and then he's going to back up, I imagine. 95 XP. Wow, that's really nice. You see these 2 XP treasures that he's got. That's going to give him 2. Wow, he's going to have 2 shipments ready to go in age 3. Very nice. What does he go for first? Skirmishers? Nope, 2 Falconets. Okay. Wants to try and get veterancy, but he knows at this point there's no way he's getting veterancy from that barracks. Okay, changes his mind again for 3 cuirassiers. Interesting. How's he going to destroy? How's he going to kill the 2 Falconets then? Problem is with that barracks being forward like that, it's going to be first in the way for Robot to take down. Does have a stable though, so can make goons, which is definitely going to be his best bet. Needs that Minutemen though, and a big villager pool here. Vills do have their greatcoats. Income musketeers in stagger mode. TC's at half HP. The Minutemen pop come in. This is how these go. How's it going to go for Grogu? The 3 Curs are about to drop as well. Are we going to see a villager pull? The Curs dropping and not the best angle. I'm not going to lie. Finally, these CDBs come out. We've got a marching band of CDBs going into melee here. The musketeers are still alive, trying to dodge I can't even speak, the Falconet bullets. Wow, how do those 2 Curs stay alive? And look at them destroy the crossbows. Oh my god, they mutilated the crossbows. Robot, get those musketeers in melee. Finally, they go down. The 2 Falcons go down. That's the important part. This means that Grogu gets his 2 Falcons now. Reinforcing batch of 9 rods coming in. 5 more dogs on the way. You thought it was over. You thought just because you took the 2 Falcon it's over. This is by no means over, Guitar. We got Lancers to make. We got more dogs to build. And the dogs are going to be sacrificial pieces here. 22 hand attack. Absolutely insane. Does lose his Explorer, though, so that is a big yes win for Grogu. Does have a church here. Does have the double TP. No stagecoach, though. So did go for the double TP. Obviously, with the 700 wood that he sent in H2, we got a church, TP, some houses, a stable at that point as well. Now 5 goons coming in. Now we can skirm goon. Very, very nice. Manages to survive that fight on 19 villagers. If we take a look over at Robot, he's on 25. So economies are very close. CDBs are worth 1.25. So, but with capitalism, Robot is in the lead. However, France has double TP and a church. Trickle's worth of XP. What is Robot deciding to send here? So we've seen the 2 Falcons. We saw those 9 Rodelleros. Now he sent 5 Lancers. Okay. Veteran rods coming in. Robot is so good at this. He's so good at like diving in, even though he loses his mass. Like he's still able to rebound more effectively than his opponent, just because when he's fighting like that, he generates so much XP, which gives obviously shipments, but also he's able to kill a lot of the eco off of his opponent as well. So even though his opponent survives, he's probably going to be on less eco than you. Okay. There come the 2 Falcons. Okay, nice, nice, nice. He's got a cheeky little wall in just ready for it as well. That's nice. Is he going to play safe, though? Is he going to play it safe? Just making rods. Robot's also really good at making the right amount of balance of skirms and rods. It's honestly this is the reason why he's the best Spain player in the game. Okay, not sure where Grogu's going with his goons. Okay, he's just going for a treasure. Nice. Okay, another big treasure over here as well. The Cossack Bandura, worth 90 coin. Okay, now 4 Lancers as well. And he's probably going to be pushing when this gets here. So he's got like 9 Lancers. He's got 13 rods and 10 skirmishers. A really nice balance. He bought his Explorer back for 100 coin and made 5 more doggies as well. And now it's going to be round 2, baby. You survived round 1. Okay, well, you're battered and bruised. Now, can you survive round 2 with Mike Tyson, bitch? Boom, big Falconet shot goes off. Are we going to get a second? No, we're not. But Robot sees that. He sees the Falcons are out. He's going to play cautiously. Maybe find another angle of attack. Maybe wait for more reinforcements. What's he going to do? Okay, splits the Lancers off. Tries to run towards the mine. Maybe might think there could be villagers over there. He's just going to check it out. And then he's going to run it around-wise as well. Just to check there's no cheeky CDBs lying around the map. Really nice scouting there by Robot. If he hasn't scouted that side of the map already, which he has, you know, he knows where the herds and the mines are as well. So just for later preference or later scouting as well, in case when the game goes later on, he'll see those resources. Again, running rods around the other side as well, just a handful of them. Keeping an eye out on where all of those resources are, seeing if there's any CDBs lying around. Good stuff there by Robot. But he's not going to find anything. He's not going to find anything. He sees the Falcons, though, and he saw the wall that was defending them. That's actually really nice play there. Look at that choke point for the Rodelleros to come in. It's absolutely tiny around here. I don't think maybe 1 or 2 could squeeze in through there. I don't know. It would be close. Probably not. And then, obviously, he could just body block with all of his other units as well. So, really nice play here by Grogu. Going for 1k coin as well, so that's super greedy. Now 8 Rodelleros for Robot. Oh, he's made an artillery. Okay, okay. That's how he's going to decide to counter this. Nice. Doesn't have that 1k wood. I think that 1k wood instead of 8 Rodoleras would be really, really nice right now. That would pay for his population and obviously the 100 wood that a Falconet costs. And then he could just have all of his villagers on coin. But alas, he's going to have to abuse the market, as Robot so famously does. He's one of, when you play these people, it's funny because you just know who the market abusers are, because the market is global when you play a game, so the market affects everyone. And you do, it's like when you play Shake as well. Shake's another market abuser. Like, but when you decide to buy or sell from the market, all of a sudden you're like, wait a minute, I'm only getting like, I'm selling 100 wood for like 50 coins. Like, what the hell has happened here? It's 13 minutes into the game and already the market is so terrible. It's like, yeah, because these motherfuckers have abused it from like the 6th minute of the game. Like, hi-ya. I don't think markets should be global. Markets should be individual. So your market rate should be the same for each of you. You should have your own market rates rather than it be a global thing. Because it kind of feels unfair to the people who don't abuse it. Like, it kind of feels like an unfair advantage. But, hey, maybe that's just me. Let me know what you guys think about that. Okay, it's going to be go time. We've got big villagers in here as well. Grogu knows exactly what he's doing, but the Rodoleros are diving forward. It's such a good unit. Oh, and 3 Falconets in the back. He's unpacking. The Rodoleros are going to work. There's Curs, there's Goons, there's Bills. It doesn't matter. This unit does not discriminate. It swords everything up the arse. CDB's being pulled towards the Falcons, though. There's a couple of Curs here as well. So all of those Falcons are probably going to go down. Yes, they are. Probably an even fight for both sides, although Grogu might be losing Vils here. We're on 34 Vils for Robot. Grogu's on 28. Again, it's relatively close eco-wise purely on Vils. But Grogu, I think, is struggling. Don't forget, CDBs don't have melee resist. They have range resist. This is a good, another like fight that's just about favorable for Robot. See there, the dogs are so good at this point. He just can't kill the dogs. The most effective way to kill dogs is with CDBs because they have a bonus multiplier versus pets. Dogs are just running around like maniacs with 24 hand attacks, just absolutely mauling everything. Look at them go. Oh, God. Just being super annoying, and then it breaks away. Robot allows him to run away. Same again, round 2. Grogu slightly higher score. He's on down to 23 Vils, though, compared to 34 and Capitalism. So, again, Grogu survives, but just about takes the worst trade purely because he's losing villagers. And although he's up in score, when these 4 Falconets, when they drop here and the 5 Rodoleras, his score's about to shoot right back up to like 13, 14,000 score here. Watch this. There's the 4, and then there's the rods. Okay, up to 13, like I said. Great stuff there. Great stuff there. More dogs. He buys his Explorer back. No, he didn't buy him back this time. Just decides to buy more dogs, though. Jesus Christ, 24 tanks. Wow, even sending Reconquista as well. Wow, so how many is he going to get from this? Because he's going to get 9 Reconquista, 9 Conquistadors. So this ships 1 Conquistador for every 3 archaic infantry units you have lost so far. It goes up to a maximum of 10. This is an insane shipment, by the way, guys. Yes, it works for rods. So it works for bows, pikes, and rodoleros. They're all archaic infantry. So just for making rods, just for losing rods in battle, this card stacks higher and higher and higher. So if you lose 30 rods, you get the max 10 Conquistadors. If you get 10 Conquistadors, guys, they are only their Age 2 version, but their Age 2 version is still very good. They have 18 range attack with 1 area of effect. They are a goon. Guys, 80 plus 80 is 100. How much is that? How much is that? That's 160, guys. Times that by 10, that's 1,600 resource. Guess what is 1,600 resource? An age 4 shipment. Yes, when you get 10 of these in age 2, it's worth an age 4 shipment. That is so good. So good. And look at this. He's just massing more Rodoleros. He's got another 4 Falcon nets here. He's on 40 villagers plus capitalism. He is looking so good right now. Grogu, what is he up to? Sending the 1K coin shipment by the looks of it. He sent a lot of age 3 shipments here. He's running out of stuff to send, whilst Robot just constantly has stuff to send, even when it's an age 2 shipment. Goon's diving in, but he's going to be met by conquistadors and dogs. It's going to deny him being able to go towards the pouch there. He's going to have to kite like his life depends on it. And killing one rod at a time isn't enough. You need to try and get that dexterity to drag box separately and try and maximize the damage. It's easier said than done. We don't all have god level Julian K micro. If we did, we'd all be rank 1. Well, I still wouldn't be, because I still don't make hunting dogs, but hey. Classic Robot just diving in under the TC here. Is that going to be good? Is that going to go well for him, though? An artillery foundry being made here by France, but if he's going to get culverins, he needs them here right now. Robot drag boxing, bringing his Falconet towards the front, denying these skirms and goons from getting any snipes against his units. Get those culverins in queue before you lose the population. Goes for 2 culvers, that's all you need. He's gonna have to rely on another villager pool. He's on 30 vills. Robot's on 42. Making batches of 10 rods. He's buffing them with archaic infantry hit points as well. These rods are just going to be unstoppable. They already have 183 HP, 14 hand attack. Grogu's doing a really nice job here. Wow, he's getting village raid. Those villagers are so deep in there. 210 HP Rodoleros. Oh, that's so brutal to deal with. More rods coming in for a flank as well, and they're just going to be able to sandwich everything here. The Conquistadors diving in as well. Rodoleros single file diving in here. But it does leave the door open for the CDBs to get on top of the Falcons. But the Falcons are going to do good damage to them, so he's going to be losing even more. Even more villagers are going to be sacrificed for the greater good here. And now Rodoleros are swarming. You got the Conquistadors doing that one air effect. And when units like this are bunched together, these units, their damage multiplying is insane. It's such a good combination with the air effect damage and the Rodoleros squishing and smushing everything together. And I think that's going to be game right there. 5K score deficit. Yes, he loses the 4 FAP, but who cares about that? Dogs and rods just being super annoying. Oh, marvelous year coming in. That's going to be fantastic. How many are we down to? He's down to 17 bills. He's sending an H2 8 crossbow shipment. It is desperate times. Call for desperate measures, but I think even now, this is a little bit too desperate. It's like texting your ex-girlfriend when you're drunk. Oh, the cringe. The cringe. The 8 crossbow cringe. These Conquistadors still alive. Look at the damage they do. That's actually crazy. So good. They're such a good unit. They also have range resist, which is nice. Grogu's trying. He's on 2 town centers, but he's down to 17 bills. Now Robot's got marvelous. Yeah, look, he's probably going to be aging up behind this. And he's on 41 villagers. Capitalism. He's making villagers. He's not actually making any units right now, but I don't know what he's doing. He's probably just, yeah, he's just going to age up behind all of this, I think. And he's just going to delay the inevitable. And Grogu decides to call it. That's enough cringe for one day. Robot dominating the game. He's so good at those trades. So good at that trades. And honestly, this card here, Reconquista, that kind of was the icing on the cake this game. That was such a good... It's worth an age 4 shipment. It doesn't shadow tech your units. Doesn't shadow tech the units. However, it's still resource-wise, it is worth an age 4 shipment. And that's just how good Spain are. You just have to make rods. Guys, if you don't have that in your deck, make sure that is in there. Reconquista is such a good card. It really, really is. Another good Spain game, showing off the Reconquista card. Love to see it. That's going to be a good thumbnail right there. Look at that first fight, 24 down to 18. He lost 6 villagers there. The second fight, he gets back up, but then loses 31 down to 23. Plus, there was a little upshoot there as well, so lost almost 10 villagers there. And then he just couldn't survive the third round. He just chips away at it. 94 Rodoleros to 39 goons. Do they need to make something other than Skirm Goon? Maybe sometimes you need to make halberdiers and act as that really good meat shield. It's very, very hard to tell. But Robot, this is not his first rodeo. He's very good at this. Very high-level game right there. Guys, hope you enjoyed that game, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.